That's okay. I got on long pants because I know I'm going to turn the AC on to sleep.
He almost got. He went after 2 swans today. Hey, oh, he was pissed.
This is fam.
Oh no!
Go lay in the bed. You can't get up
swans. These 2 swans were not pussies, man. They were like, the swan. I never seen a swan do it what is it like? Where they puff. This swan looked doubled its size. It puffed its feathers all up. I never seen a swan do that before. Would have ran into the water after the freaking swan.
I got chat open over here on Blog Talk.
I got Restream up.
Yeah,
I got that up.
You don't have to turn on Facebook. You could do it right off the Restream. We're only on
just this.
Yeah, Facebook, ATUnetwork, and what else?
Oh,
YouTube.
All right, so everything's right here, right?
Everything's right there. Yeah.
So, and he wouldn't tell me. I tried so many ways to get my father to give me a clue.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't do it. I go, Dad, please. Tell me what you said. He goes.
Hello, April.
He goes, if your mother.
2 minutes until showtime.
He said, if your mother gives you a hard time, you call me.
Okay.
And then he says, he goes, if your mother doesn't want to give you the money, she better go with you to pay it. That's what he said. She better go with you to pay it. Not me go with her. She better go with me to go pay it.
Huh.
Well, I think what it is, honestly, Sue, I think it's because my sister's backing up what I'm saying too.
Yeah.
You know, usually my sister's all about my mom's side, everything, you know. And I think she's seeing it, you know.
It's been a while, and I'm tired because Joe woke me up at fucking 2 o'clock.
I know they were blasting music last night too.
Yeah,
I was
1 minute until showtime.
See us, so I can go back over here. Hi.
And then he says he doesn't like Donovan.
Yeah, I know. There's a reason. Don't say anything. Alright. Oh, I can't wait for the other camera to come.
Do we look like fuzzy Persians?
Yes, of course we do. Oh.
Gonna get the chakras. Gonna get the chakras.
No, my phone. Oh, shut my phone down.
So, this is what's will be going down. And I'm already responsible for all the rescheduling of my dad's appointments.
Yeah.
Because he missed an appointment that morning. That happened.
Yeah.
He had a doctor's appointment that morning.
Oh, shit.
So,
okay, so it's... I gotta make this.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
This is Susie Swanbeck, CEO of the ATUnetwork. This work is
Maybe a little more.
Welcome next to Fun-Filled Hours. Get ready to learn something new. Be inspired, enlightened, spooked, helped, laugh, cry, and be awakened. And now, your host of Awakening the Unknown. You never know what these two will be up to next. So please welcome Susan Swan.
Hello, everyone.
And Michelle Sullivan.
Hi-de-o, everybody.
Michelle's back and in full swing.
Oh, God, guys. Boy, do I got stuff to tell you guys. I actually had a story I've been holding out waiting to tell Sue.
Okay.
What chakra are we going to be discussing today, Sue?
Well, see, things kind of work slightly differently now.
All right. Tell me.
Right. Well, I guess you're just going to have to see.
Darn it, I'm excited.
Okay.
I want to get me some
So,
chakra alignment.
Hey, you buzzed. All right. So, I can't see the comments. Michelle will be running the comments. I'm over on the Blog Talk chat right now. Michelle is on the Restream chat. So I started doing things slightly differently because I want to be able to expand this a little bit more rather than just going through the motions all the time. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start off with balancing your chakras. Okay. And then, of course, if you guys are having a particular issue, we'll be skimming some of the information that is required to help you with the chakras and give you some symptoms. But also, if you're having a particular issue, I want you to let me know so we can rebalance that particular chakra to help you out, maybe give you more detailed information in order to help you get into the direction that you need to get into right now.
Right.
So, and that's what it's all about. I also have my chakra deck out.
Woohoo, God.
So,
we're gonna get
for
deep
those
into
that
the
aren't
chakras
really
today.
sure what's going on, we can do the chakra deck as well and do the corresponding bowls is what I want to do. So, remember, the way that we do this is we breathe in through our nose, positive, blow out the negative. Now, your chakra spins clockwise, your clockwise, not as you're looking at a clock. Pretend a clock is over your head. The way that a clock turns over your head, okay? That's the way. That's my direction. Your direction will be slightly differently. Also, I want to go through the colors real quick so you know which color we're going to start with. So the root chakra is red. The sacral chakra is orange. And then we go to the solar plexus, which is yellow. We go to the heart, which is F. We go to blue, which is the throat. And then we go to indigo, which is the third eye. And we're going over to violet or purple, which is the crown chakra. So we're going to start right off and we're going to balance all the chakras first. And then we're going to be skimming in some information and some particular things. With everything that's going on, I'd really like to really touch on a lot of the anger issues that people have. And I do understand that some people do have the right to be angry, but I don't know. I got to be really careful what I say. But
No, I mean, the world's going, well, the United States is going through it now. You can't say about it.
yeah, well, I just think that there's got to be another way you can do something to honor somebody that was definitely, yeah, that was
without
wrong.
violence.
There's no other way to put it. That was wrong. Okay?
Why not honor him
That was
without
wrong.
violence?
This-
is what she's trying to say.
Right.
Without violence.
There's got to be a way. There's got to be something we do. And I'm sorry, those dudes. My son is a state police officer. I'm sorry, and those dudes need to be arrested. The ones that did that need to be arrested. They need to be in jail right now, facing manslaughter charges.
That's
that
right,
was
Otis.
me. Okay,
That's right, Otis. You tell him.
And that was me knocking. So
Mhm.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna start right off by spinning the bowls. Okay, remember the colors. Also, remember to spin them clockwise. Breathe in positive, blow out negative. So let's get these going right now, okay? I think that went well, except for the giggling.
Yeah. And the coughing.
Yeah, well, see.
And the itchy throat. It's bad allergies right now, guys.
Behind this bowl, I have like tinctures and a couple of beads. So the bead literally jumped off. This is not the way to put that. The bead jumped off and it was making a really, really, really funny noise. So before we give you guys information, there's an actual way you can check your chakras, okay? These are, and of course, we have no more of these. I'll have to look for more of these.
I have my,
yeah. So, all right. So what you want to do is you remember, you want to ask, program your pendulum. Always program it. I do up and down is yes, side to side is no. It's the way I program it, but I'll hold it on my throat and I can say, show me the spin of my throat chakra. And you just hold the pendulum next to your throat chakra. You want to see a good, even spin is what you want to see. Okay, we can hold it up to my third eye so you guys maybe can see a little better. And I can go, show me. You want to do this in the mirror because it's really hard to see on the top of your head, by the way. So
yeah.
Show me the spin of my third eye chakra. Show me the spin of my third eye chakra. Now, those two seem pretty even, okay? But what happens if it's oval, or it's kind of like not really moving at all? So those are things you can find out. Pendulums are actually also very good to find missing objects.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you should check mine because mine must be like way off on that chakra stuff right now.
On what? Your throat?
Oh, all of it, to be honest.
Yeah.
After everything
another way, tinctures. Tinctures. Okay, they're really, really good. We'll test these out on Michelle. She's very excited about this.
Yes, I am.
You have to sit so everybody can see. I can't even know what they're saying. What are they saying?
I don't know.
So hold on a minute. So what we're going to do is, she jumped up. Let's see where she jumps up here because we're on a delay. She jumps up and you don't get to see the top of her. So, yeah. All right, here we go. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go by the sound. So if you're really connected with sound rather than sight, this one will work. Yeah, see, her third eye is off. Do you hear the change in sound? Hear that? Still your throat, not as bad. See,
not as bad, though, right?
Yep. Oh, your heart is good. Little in the stomach and the solar plexus. So that's another way you can tell. So if you're really connected,
check my root though, because I worked on my root chakra today.
Let's find out. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
I went rooting like a tree today.
Rooting like a tree.
Yes, I did. Barefoot in the grass. And I purposely did, though. I took my shoes off, and where I was grabbing the herbs was grass. So I was like, this is my opportunity, right, to root like a tree. There was nobody around. It was me and Buddha grabbing the sage and the mint. And I was like, yes, this is my chance. I'm freaking rooting like a tree. And I did it, guys. And you guys all should do that, too. Take the opportunity, guys. When you have an opportunity to be barefoot outside, do it. Because it really helps you root with the earth, guys.
See, like I said, it's not bad, but they're still showing that you have an issue with your root here. So, let's get into the issues. And this is what I want to do. I flip the cards and I find out what's going on, pretty much, is the way that I've actually kind of been working this. And some
Awesome.
individuals, you kind of get a little bit personable.
Hi, Tanya.
So how you doing, honey? So it's really, let's find out what it is. Now, this has a lot to do with stability and security. The root chakra itself has a lot to do with your basic needs. But sometimes they can deal with there's certain addictions that will, if your root chakra is off, you do get affected by that. Also, there are other symptoms as well. You can actually have problems with your feet, reproductive system, and your tailbone. But the emotional part of this is includes, and again, it deals with your basic needs: money, shelter, food, and things like that. But let's see, becomes unbalanced and you feel stuck. And that's the issue. I know Michelle is still in that I'm kind of a little stuck at the moment mode. And that's why I said your root chakra sounds better than it has been. Very happy with your heart. But there's still a little bit more. And that has to do with the feeling stuck. Okay, so because I know for a fact that she is feeling a little stuck at the moment, she won't be stuck for long because she's working on it now. So now that she has the energy, it's going to be easier for her to do that.
That's right.
Now, she also knows any red colored for food, herb, spices is something that's going to help you out as well. So there's a lot of imbalances in this particular chakra when we're talking about the root. People that do have an issue with the root can have like anger issues, short temper, greediness, belligerence, impatience, and feeling stuck.
Yeah.
So
you know, when we got these smoothies, I made sure that there was strawberry in here and things like that because again, the root chakra and the red, right?
Carrot, orange.
Yeah. So like it's important, guys, like to add like, you know, little bits here and there really do make a difference. Right. And it's not something that you have to so blatant. Okay, everybody, you have to announce to your office, right? I am working on my root chakra. Everybody's having strawberries. No, but it's something that you do for yourself. Right. And it works, guys. I was out there today and I'm like, I am going to do this. Like, I want to start I knew I had things that I needed to get opened and unstuck. And again, because we know that we need everything to be in alignment.
Now, I've been adding a lot of different aspects of this. And I want to get over to the section that deals with certain types of addictions. And again, I really need to put this together. But I actually just signed up for 3 more classes.
Yes, she did.
And so I have a total of 4 classes I'll be working on right now.
Which makes her very happy, Sue.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm very happy, Sue. I even bought a new notebook for this.
And she got her new pair of pajamas and some new pens. And she's feeling
I
like,
bought a pen of every color for a reason.
Yes.
It has to do with the way that I learn.
Yep.
So, and again, that's the way that I do learn.
And when I need to do a hex or a curse, I'll just use one of the red pens just to use a little quick hex and a curse. I'll leave it back.
I don't do that.
I'll be right back. I'll give it back, though. I'll give you the red pen.
Okay. So, just so you know, that the color of this particular chakra, the root, we're talking about red. Okay. And your element, of course, is earth. That's why we tell you to root like a tree.
What I bring back for you is a present.
Sage.
And roots.
A sage plant and roots,
yes.
Yeah. So remember, your seed sound you're dealing with right now is Lam. Lam.
I like that one.
Okay. Now, and again, your element, of course, is earth, which we've talked about. Now, if you have it actually corresponds to your physical body and connection to the earth. Yes. That's what this chakra does. Just like the foundation, it is, it deals with your concentration of your basic survival needs. Of course, food, shelter, the way that you're belonging. And again, you can, a root chakra, it can be actually blocked or it can be off balance. And you could feel like stuck or sluggish is one of the things you could feel. Stress due to over-reliance on external circumstances. So if you guys don't exactly understand what that means, that has more to do with the fact that you look for happiness every other place but within yourself. You look for something to de-stress you other than helping yourself de-stress. So in other words, you have to know yourself. Like today I was a little stressed. I took a quick ride, went to the beach, breathed the air, because it would have taken me too long to get to where I normally go when I'm really upset. I go and I sit and I talk to my father and my grandfather in the graveyard. So those are things that help me. Now, persistent financial problems. And the reason that persistent financial problems are on this is because you have a tendency to like overspend, overcompensate, not budget. So some people can actually go spend, and know they're doing it for a reason and be okay, providing that your budget and your basic needs are taken care of. And that's when your basic needs will be a little stuck. Now, feeling that you've been abandoned by your parents is a big one. Because there is a lot. And there are a lot of kids out there that always feel like, oh, I wish they woulda, coulda, shoulda done this, woulda, coulda, shoulda, and they can't. So I let my kids know when they do. My kids have an open opportunity to talk to me. And when they do, I let them know I can't go back in time. I did the best I could with the information that I had at the time.
Yeah.
And this is what I let them know.
That's right.
So, and it that way they get the chance to go forward and it doesn't like weigh on me. Also constantly getting by and going without. Well, I stopped doing that. I'm even wearing my Scooby pajamas bottoms.
She has like quadrupled her wardrobe, pajamas, robes, slippers. Right? I mean, you have literally.
So it's been a long time.
Yeah.
So, and it was something that I needed. Also, hatred and anger towards your body. I don't have a perfect body. I did when I was younger. I don't now. I know I'm a little chunky. Guess what? I don't care.
Who cares?
I like food.
Yeah.
So feeling you are not good enough just the way you are. And that's the thing. Let me tell you guys, I ain't got a perfect body. You want to see my belly? I'll show you my belly.
Hey.
I don't care.
You know what it is?
You know what it is? I'm comfortable with me.
We're already.
That's the main part. You have to be comfortable within yourself.
This is the time. We were already the 20-somethings, okay? And we were already the 30-somethings. It's the time now for the other 20s now to have those times, and the other 30 peoples to have those times.
Oh, my God.
We're on the other side of it. We get to enjoy our bodies and comfort in sweatpants.
That's what it is. I still wear jeans, Yeah,
but comfortable things. We've already been there, done that. It's for other girls and other ladies and women to enjoy. And go for it, ladies.
All right. So, now we're going to get into, the chakras also play they play a role in addictive behaviors, and that's what it is. People don't understand that addiction, yes, it's a disease, but it's also a behavior. Now, behaviors, as you know, can be changed because a lot of people have healed from that.
Now, Tanya's saying she has a hate towards her body.
That is your root chakra.
That's the root, right?
That is your root chakra. Now, your root chakra might need a little extra work. Can I have that? I'm just looking for paper to hold my slot. Any type of paper. Oh, that's
the bookmark.
That's an incense burner. Give me that one. Drop something, Michelle.
Oh, yeah. She's destroying shit.
Okay. A hatred towards your body the way it is. Okay. I do go for walks. I mean, I'm not as thin as I used to be. I have to buy 2 different sizes when I shop. I can't wear a dress for that reason. Do I feel bad? No, I don't really like dresses either.
Yeah, come on, guys. We've already been, aren't you past that age of stressing over your body?
And this is what we're going to do right now. We're going to do a little bit more focusing on your root chakra, and then we're going to give you some other things that you can utilize to help you, okay?
Let me tell you guys something, though.
As I'm doing this, I want you to imagine that roots are growing out of your feet into Mother Earth, because what it's going to do, it's going to help you absorb that energy from the earth, because that is where the energy from the root chakra comes, and spin it in the clockwise direction. Okay?
In your clockwise, okay?
So let's do this real quick, and then we'll let Michelle say what she has to say, and we'll give you some more techniques.
All right.
There we go. Oh, see what happens when
How many are you using there?
Now just close your eyes. Remember the color is red. And I want you to breathe in only positive thoughts. I want you to blow out all the negative. Let it go. Let it go from you. Let it flow out of you. Continue to let it flow. Let it go. Let it go. Sorry.
Want to build a snowman? That's awesome.
Let it go. Love yourself just the way that you are.
Mm-hmm.
If this world was full of people that were all the same, it'd be boring.
Yes, it would.
And after a while, you get tired of looking at the same thing.
Tanya.
We're all different.
Yeah, let me remind you that in the Victorian eras and all the eras prior to that, pretty much except the 20th century, big women, curvy women, women with boobs and butt and curves and rolls and everything, those were the women that were considered sexy and voluptuous and hot mamas, and those were the women that you wanted to marry and have children with, and those were the pinups, and right? Those were the ones that you wanted to have. Those were the bodies that women wanted.
Exactly.
Okay?
So, you know
I
what?
hate that.
We're just ready for the next generation.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
And let me tell you something.
So
Marilyn Monroe was a size 16.
Yeah.
Okay?
Do you guys know that?
Did you know?
And she was a
And she was a va-va-va-boom.
So it's just how you feel about yourself, no matter what your size is,
right.
whether you're too thin or whether you feel like, oh, I'm too thin, I'm
It's
too
your
chunky.
confidence.
You know, it has to do with how you feel about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there's some other things that you can actually utilize with this root chakra. Mm-hmm. There's some oils you can use. You can get benzoed cedarwood, frankincense, myrrh, oak moss, patchouli, Viviter, and Spicander. Yes.
Spicander.
Remember, any red-colored herbs or food is going to help you with
I'm going to look at
any
Spicander at the community herb garden and see if they got any Spicander.
Some of the crystals you want to deal with. Carnelian is a really good one. You want to deal with the red carnelian on this one.
Which I think that's what I have here, actually.
Right. Did I? Yeah. No, that's red
jasper.
That's red jasper. Red jasper is good too. Red, you want red stones, but there are particular ones that do help. Tiger's eye will work on your bottom 3 chakras. So if you're having an issue with your solar plexus, sacral chakra, and your root, you want to get a tiger's eye. That's really good for that. Tourmaline is really good. Black, even though it's not red, the black tourmaline will also help with the balance. Okay. Garnet, it's also very good. Really hard to get because it's very expensive. That's something that's also going to help you out. It's really good to use in elixirs too.
That's right.
So those are the things. Also, if you do yoga, you can do the mountain pose. Mountain pose is really easy. Meditation is really good. Sound healing, of course. And you can always use affirmations if that's what it is. So affirmations, I accept all the abundance in my life. All of it.
All of the abundance.
Okay.
And that if you means you got a big booty, that's abundance. I accept all the big booty in my life. All the abundance. Be confident. You know, you got this. You know, the more you got, the more you got. You know what I'm saying? It's true. It's true. You know, that's just the 20th century. That's media, that's magazines, that's movies, that's all what we've experienced in the 20th century. But that's not how it's been since the days of Adam and Eve and Jesus.
No.
Okay?
It really hasn't. Now, there are actually, your chakras get out of balance. There are other things. Let's see if we can find the right one. The root chakra. Believe it or not, just to give you guys some information, there is some issues with addiction when it comes to the root chakra. Now, the addictive issues you can actually have are related to heroin, cocaine, alcohol, milk, fats, and meats. They're all deal with because your root chakra is the base of your spine. That's what you have to remember. It's also related to your security and your survival and also your potential. Okay, so if you feel like you don't have potential. It also governs part of your sexuality, part of it. Also, and again, stability, giving us the ability to have a sensual yet balanced, which is something many of us struggle with. Okay. When people are in recovery, they have issues with the balance of the sexual part of it. And that's pretty normal.
Which is why they tell you, actually, I think when you're in
Also,
recovery, not to
another
have a
one.
relationship, I think, for a certain amount of time.
Another
I think that's
particular
part of it.
Yeah, it really is. Now, weakness in the root chakra can actually manifest as unbalanced sex life, either too much or too little, or none.
All right.
Well, that's me, but
That's me
normal.
too.
Okay,
Yeah.
Overspending. Another thing, cutting.
Yeah.
Cutting. It also affects your health.
Bad.
Yeah, it really does. It affects your health bad on that one. So,
Oh, I'm glad, Tanya. I mean, if there's anything that we can ever help you with, we're always here.
oh, honey, I love food. We'll come eat with you.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
You
it.
got that right.
I don't care.
I'll show you my rolls if you show me yours.
Bill is helping.
Hey,
Yes.
they even said Cleopatra had all these roles to her, right? And
Yeah.
the men used to say back in those days, the Egyptian men, they used to say she was like a goddess because she had more mountains to climb than the gods. Okay?
Pretty much.
Think about it. You know what I'm saying?
So, and that's something that's going to help you out.
Yeah.
Now, the next chakra, and again, if you guys want like a short reading, or if there's some information you need me to look up in order to help you out, please let us know. We'd be happy to help you. I'm going to leave Michelle over on Restream and check our chat room on the blog talk. And again, let me know if you see any YouTube comments as well.
Yes, ma'am.
So now we are all now going to deal with this sacral chakra. Now your sacral chakra, and again, the note for the root chakra is C, but the note for the, and again, you're dealing with notes too. So if you play instruments, any instrument, it can actually help you out with certain notes, certain chords on a guitar.
That's right.
Okay, like note D is the sacral chakra.
We're not doing readings today, April.
Now, the color of this one, we're just doing chakras.
That's just chakras.
We're just chakras. I have chakra cards just to coincide with people's chakras. Okay, and then we work on the balance. We try to figure out what's going on. Like the last time we did chakras, there was an individual who was trying to quit smoking. So we gave some information. I looked up as much as I could because it's like, you figure cigarettes is like an addictive personality. So I looked up some of that. We worked really hard on getting some sound therapy going and trying to figure out and get that going in the direction that she wanted it to.
That's awesome.
And that's
what
Tanya.
We'll give you a chakra one.
Yeah, that's what we mean by those particular cards right there. That's what we deal with. So when we're talking about the sacral chakra, okay, and again, the element for this is water, and you're dealing with sexuality and creativity.
Okay.
There's both. The seed sound for this one is VAM, which is VAM, and the A is always longer in the seed sounds.
Always the
Yeah. So if you're working on just seed sounds, it would be LAM, VAM. Those would be the first two. Now, this is actually located about 3 inches below your belly button. It's usually I just do 3 fingers.
3 fingers.
Right.
Below
It's
your belly
located
button.
below your belly button. Of course, the element you know is water. But this also deals a lot. It's characterized by flow, and flexibility.
Yes.
Flexibility, not whether or not you can wrap yourself in a pretzel, because I'd fail at that. Flexibility about just sometimes going with the, how
flow.
people say with you, go with the flow. Just sometimes you have to go with the flow.
And like
rather
they say,
than always
chill.
trying to battle upstream, you need to go with the flow. That's something that's actually going to help you out. Now, we're going to deal with imbalances. Okay, we're going to give you some other information here. Now, imbalances that you're dealing with, and again, if this connects with anybody, let me know, because we can spin the bowl again, and we can give you some information with crystals, oils, herbs, foods, and other information. Now, you deal with dependency, codependency of others, or of substances, addiction.
Right.
This is a big one for addiction. That grants you easy access to pleasure. Okay?
Codependency.
Yes. Being ruled by your emotions. Everything's an emotional roller coaster here.
Yep.
Now, the opposite, feeling numb, out of touch with yourself and how you feel. Okay? You're out of touch with yourself. Also, overindulgence in fantasies or sexual obsessions is another one. Or the opposite, lack of sexual desire or satisfaction. Feeling stuck in a particular mood.
That guys, sometimes
Okay.
that happens, and we don't understand why.
Particular individuals say, like with a mood disorder like bipolar, they have a tendency sometimes, there's an imbalance that I think that's what it is. It's their sacral chakra imbalances, so they get stuck in those moods in order to get it out. Right. So now there are actually other symptoms that you can deal with, which is constipation, back pain, urinary and kidney infections, gynecological cysts, abnormal menstruation, infertility, and impotency. But like I said, you're also dealing with depression, bipolar disorder, low self-esteem, insecurity, detachment issues, jealousy, and fear.
Okay, so
yeah.
see how how you're moving up the ladder of the chakras, and how the root was about addictions, the sacral now codependencies, and regarding addiction. See how they kind of layer upon layer each other.
They do.
That's why it needs to be an open.
Right, because if one gets stuck,
they all get
if one's off balance, the others are going to be off balance as well. So it's going to seem like that. So you need to know the information. You're also dealing with anxiety mania, which is often another form of bipolar, aggressiveness, and also arrogance. People that are arrogant. Now, some of the essential oils that you can actually utilize for this are cardamom, clary sage, neural, orange, again, patchouli, sandalwood, and ylang ylang. Not everybody can use ylang ylang. Rose is another good one.
Yeah, you could be allergic to ylang ylang, so be careful, guys.
Yeah, we found out one of our favorite peeps was allergic to that. So.
Not nice.
No. So any as far as herbs and spices that you're dealing with, anything that's like of an orangey nature. And here's some examples again, of course, like fennel, licorice, let's see, cinnamon, even though it's not orangey, it's really good for this. Vanilla, sweet paprika, sesame seed, and caraway seed are really good for this particular one. Any orange color for food as well. Now, orange carnelian is a really good crystal for this. Really, really good. It will actually clear and heal your chakra. It also bolsters your intuition, by the way. Now, golden and yellow citrine is another good stone for this one. Golden or brown tiger's eye, and also garnet.
Garnet, yes.
Garnet.
Love garnet.
Another one, garnet.
Hello, Elizabeth.
Now, revolved triangle pose yoga. Don't ask us to demonstrate because we won't be getting up.
Between us both, I fall over, she'd fall over trying to help me up, and we both end up stuck. Call 911. And around here, we don't get sexy police firemen like you wish. No.
Aromatherapy is a really good healer for this one. Sound therapy, of course. Meditation, of course. Tai Chi. Now, Tai Chi is a balance of body, mind, and spirit. So you're doing very slow movements in certain manners. And what it does is it balances your chi energy.
Which chi is the positive energy, right?
So it really helps you out. Yes. So some of the affirmations you can actually use with this is, I am creative in all areas of my life. I am open to receive all that life has to offer.
That's right. Make sure you don't forget that all.
Forgive my past and embrace all the positive moments in the future. I have a healthy state of passion and sexual desire in my life. And again, it's whichever one fits is what it is. It's whichever one fits. Now, let's give you a little bit more information. And then I think you said Tanya wanted me to check our chakras with the cards.
Yes,
I can
please.
do that. Look at that. The card jumped right off.
Love when that happens.
So, all right, now another part of we're dealing with addiction with this one. Your sacral chakra deals with gluten, wheat, starchy carbs, grain-based alcohols, chocolate, Okay, and again, it's located in your scrotum. Sorry. It's also associated with reproductive organs and sex hormones. Now, stimulation actually helps reproductive creativity, joy, and enthusiasm. Issues tend to be with relationships, violence, emotional needs, including but not limited to pleasure. Okay, excessive drug use often stems from these deficiencies.
Again,
Okay,
what are we
and
layering
that's
here?
we're stemming from here. So
Mhm.
even though it normally would stem from the root, this is the people that have the severe issue you're dealing with this particular chakra.
Mhm.
Okay. And again, you're combining like the first three are the main important ones that you're
Yes.
dealing with when you're dealing with people with issues with
Yep.
addiction. So hold on a second.
Chocolate is her weakness, huh?
Yep. Say. All right. Now we're flipping for
Chocolate
Tanya,
does
right?
have some really great endorphins for your brain, though. So I
it's
try to
good and
reason it
bad.
out.
It's just you have to do the good with the bad. Now,
Yeah.
see me, I'm not big on chocolate.
Yeah.
I never have been. When I was a kid, my mother would take us to the store, and I would ask for crackers. She said, "You can have candy." I really want crackers.
You still do the whole crackers
Salty
thing.
crackers.
Me
I had
was
to have my
fruit.
crackers.
Me was fruit.
Yeah.
Always. Can I get some
everybody else
grapes?
would get candy. I'd be, can I have crackers?
Me was grapes. Can I get some grapes or cherries or
Yeah.
always something? What happened?
I have no idea. This is so weird.
Oh goodness.
It just
Okay.
went,
Whoa.
But still here. It's because I haven't typed anything on it in a bit. All right, so we're checking Tanya.
We're
and see
checking
what
you
they
out,
say.
Tanya.
I usually flip about, All right, you have an issue with your throat as well? Ooh. All right. So they're saying that the passion in your life is good, but what we're talking about right now is your throat chakra is what they're recommending. So let's take a look and see how that particular one coincides with what you're doing. That's the third eye. That's not the one I want. That is the one. No, that's before that, you moron. Yes, I call myself names. Okay, hold on.
But if anybody else tries calling her a moron, you gotta answer to me. You get me? You answer to me.
Okay, these Jeepus crows. How much information do I got on this one?
So Tanya, I guess so the first one she's gonna talk to you about is your throat chakra.
Yes, your throat, because that's the one, that's the card that kind of flipped over and said that you have a little bit of issue with that. And I want to know if this fits you in any way, okay? So, and again, we're dealing with expression and a particular ability to express your truth and speak out. Also communication, whether it's verbal or nonverbal. Connection with the ethnic realms, more suitable realms of spirit and your intuitive abilities. Let's see. Create anything to do with creative projects when you're taking your blueprints and putting them into reality. Realizing your vocational purpose and a good sense of timing. Those are what you should have going on right now. Now, you could also have a lack of control over your speech, speaking too much or inappropriately. Not being able to listen to others is a big one because your ears, believe it or not, are connected to your throat. Let's see. Excessive fear of speaking, small or impenetrable voice, which Michelle will never be guilty of.
Never.
Not being able to keep secrets or to keep your word. Another one, my pet peeve, telling lies. Okay, on the opposite side, a closed throat chakra might manifest as excessive secretiveness. Weird. Also,
she says, yes, she has trouble speaking out. She said.
Good. Lack of connection with a vocation, which means your purpose in life. And let's see. Also, chronic sore throat. Let's see. Frequent headaches, dental issues, mouth ulcers, soreness, thyroid problems, larynx, TMJ. You know, the mouth to joint pain. Also, neck pain. You get a lot of neck aches. That's also associated with this. Now, there are actually some emotional blockages, too. You're dealing with the fear of speaking, inability to express your thoughts, shyness, inconsistency in speech and actions, social anxiety.
See, that's throat chakra.
Yep. Inability to be creatively productive in any way.
That's right.
Also, stubbornness comes from the throat chakra.
Right, believe it or not, right?
Detachment issues. Plus, we already talked about neck pain, larynx. Now, some of the oils you can actually use with this is chamomile, cypress, peppermint, and spearmint. Now, chamomile, if you have hay fever, stay away from it. If you are on high blood pressure medication, stay away from peppermint.
Spearmint, okay. Wintergreen, okay. Peppermint, not okay.
Peppermint, not okay. No. Also, some of the herbs and spices you can actually use is a clawfoot, peppermint, of course, which not good if you're on high blood pressure meds. Red clove, blossoms, sage, which I love sage.
She says yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Okay. And also salt and lemongrass. Now, if you're prone to migraines, do not use lemongrass. Let's see. Some of the crystals.
Yes, very stubborn.
Okay, amzonite. We actually have amzonite, I think.
Yes, we do.
Okay,
we do.
Amzonite, lapis lazuli, turquoise, and aquarium.
Yeah.
Really good for this particular one. And let's see, meditation, of course. Yoga is easy pose with chanting. That means like crisscross applesauce, sitting. I don't like to say that word because I am. So what you want to chant, and Michelle always laughs at this. Let's see. She can't laugh during this.
Okay, I love this dog. This
okay,
is like
you ready?
Right out of the
Let's see. If she laughs during this, she has to do tomorrow morning's dishes.
Oh my! Yeah, but that's not right because Joe's up all night making dishes.
Yes, I know, but that's the point of this.
All right, is this the Ramalama?
Yes, and okay, you ready?
Oh God!
Okay,
okay. Wait.
Nope, got to do it now. You
Okay.
got to sit crisscross applesauce, and you have to chant hummy hum barum hum.
I gotta chant that.
Hummy hum barum hum.
Hummy
hum barum hum.
Hummity hum the bum.
Hummy hum barum hum.
Hummity hum the bum.
Hummy hum barum hum.
Oh my Lord.
Hummy
hum the rum
hum.
bum. Oh my God. I've only been doing this for 3 years, guys.
Yeah.
Hummity hum the rum bum.
Hummy hum barum hum. That it's getting. What it's doing is it's putting a vibration in your throat. See, she laughed. Putting the vibration in your throat chakra. So think of it this way. I'm going to do it. And literally, you can feel it. It's hummy hum barum hum. Hummy hum barum hum.
Hummy hum barum. No, hummy hum. Gosh darn it. Hummity. I forget. You should say it again. I'll wash the dishes tomorrow morning. I can't. It's been 3 years. I still can't say it.
All right, we're gonna spin that chakra for you in a minute too. Also, it has to do with expressing your feelings.
Oh,
and
Lord.
what I want you to do, affirmations are really good for this. I express my feelings easily and freely. This is something you want to do in a mirror.
Yes.
Because you want to keep saying it until you believe it.
You've got to believe it,
You have to believe what you're saying. I own my power and feel fully alive.
I own my power and I feel fully alive.
Yes, she does.
Right.
I am calm, confident, and well-spoken.
I am calm, confident, and well-spoken.
You don't believe that.
She did it, but she laughed. See, the time you laughed.
All right. I communicate effectively with everyone in my life.
I communicate effectively with everyone in my life but one.
Okay.
Maybe two. Maybe one. Two.
Okay.
Maybe one.
Well, maybe that's not a good one for you right now. Okay.
No. It's always that one, right? I'm still working on my throat chakra.
All right. So we're going to spin the throat chakra for you again. Now, remember what you're dealing with is the color is a blue, and you want to spin it clockwise. I want you to absorb this one, okay, hon? Absorb away.
So, Tanya, you got to get this one.
Positive in, negative out. Now, if it helps you, the seed sound for this one, which Michelle usually has my notes.
That's all gone from everything that was gone down here. See,
hold on.
Disappeared.
Hold on, look at it. Hold on. Okay, your seed sound for this one is hum. Not ham, because it's spelled H-A-M.
Yeah.
Ham.
Not ham.
I want some ham. No,
It doesn't even
it's
sound.
oh,
I can
God.
do that one.
Okay, there we go. They're dealing with don't G2.
Got
Not
this,
G2,
Tanya.
just G. G2.
All right.
To G or not to G?
To G.
Okay, there we go.
All right. Tanya, you got this.
We got it. Ready? Wow, that was too close to my earballs. I don't have earballs, but I think I do right now.
Yeah, they're earballs. Your earballs. Technically, earballs.
That was the only card for you that was upside down right now. They are sensing a little bit of issues with the root.
Yeah.
But as far as the root and the throat, so in other words,
look at that.
your off balanceness. Again, the off balanceness of what's happening with the root chakra is starting to cause effects. Is what's happening. So
I mean, for the longest time, it was my throat chakra, right? Believe it or not, in my heart.
Your heart,
Yeah.
big one.
That was the biggie, right?
Biggie.
And I mean, it took a while for me to work through it, but I mean, it takes consistency and you have to be active about it. I mean, you can't work on your chakras one time a year and think that it's going to be okay.
Yeah. No.
It doesn't work like that.
No, it doesn't. You have to work on them on a constant basis. Hey, Tanya, here's a good one. If somebody's pissing you off and you want to say something and you're afraid to say it, just sit there, hold your fingers together, close your eyes, and go, hummy, hum, hum.
Just not around me.
Hum.
Right?
They'll just, oh my word, hummy,
right? And as the more they try to say something,
there you go. Hey, Elizabeth.
Hello.
Hey, Kendra.
You know, but it's a thing that you need to like be conscious of,
right?
And like how we're explaining, it doesn't have to be a lot of work. If
no,
you
not
add
really.
Little things here and there.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a foodie, add some you can add certain fruits.
Like I added strawberries because I was working on my root chakra today.
So blueberries would be a good one, especially if you like blueberries.
For the
you
throat.
like muffins, have a blueberry instead of a chocolate chip. There you go.
Exactly.
Problem solved. You're trading off. So you're adding what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Add the spices when you're cooking to help you out.
Exactly. Add some saffron maybe because you want to work on your sacral chakra. You need orange, you know. Have some lemons in your water.
Melting.
It is. Have some lemon if you want to work on you know your other chakra and use that like little tidbits here and there.
Right.
Maybe you want to add oils behind your ears that day because you know you want to be working on a certain chakra day, but you're not going to be doing diet wise. You want to add oils to it.
Right.
But it's something you can actively be working on without having to make it so hard work on yourself. And it
bingo.
And it still gets the job done, guys. And it's important. It's important to your overall health.
Right.
Completely.
So, and again, chakras are very important, especially with, you have to remember a lot of us right now, because we've been like locked in our own little cages for a while. Although I've been having a heck of a good time.
You've been having a good time.
Yeah.
I'm telling you today, when I went to the mechanic, when the mechanic says, go for a ride with this car, I'm like, really? My first thought was, I'm going to go ground. I'm going to walk around barefoot in some grass.
How are you walking around barefoot if you're supposed to be driving the car?
Well, I drove the car to where the grass was.
You know, he meant to keep driving.
I drove from the north end to the south end and then used the grass there.
You know how many times I've done that today?
Oh, I know. You went back and forth a million cajillion times.
Oh.
But I mean, a simple thing like rooting yourself, walking along some grass in your yard. You're going to go get the mailbox. grass. Don't bother with the
Well,
shoes.
with us, that wouldn't help.
Well, not with us because we
No.
got nothing but cement here. But if you got access to that, do it.
Yeah.
You know, little things, adding little things that it doesn't have to make it so elaborate. It doesn't have to make it so incomprehensible. You don't have to alert the entire neighborhood. I'm working on my chakras today. Everybody getting back. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't
You
have to
don't
be like
want
that.
to alert the media?
No.
You have a fever?
I might.
Okay.
Do
No?
I?
Okay,
No.
she's good.
I don't got the
Just
corona.
checking.
But you know, there's
Yes,
things
we're
that
not doing readings. We're
Not
talking about chakras. I do
Mhm.
have my chakra deck out, and that's to help you guys
with your
to get
chakras.
with your chakras. It's
That's
not
right.
really like a psychic reading. It's more of a chakra evaluation.
That's right.
So if anybody would like your evaluation, or you would like to tell me what some of the symptoms that you're actually having right now,
Mhm.
I'd be more than happy to look it up. I want this to be more
The chakra docs in the
interactive,
house.
not about this chakra means this. Do
Yes.
this. Spin bowl. Ting bowl. Next chakra. No, I wanted to be, I swear to God, that's what I felt like when I first started this. It was all, I gotta get the information.
You
I gotta
said
get the
it was
information
an
out.
empathetic. I'd like to know how to protect yourself. Okay.
All right.
Well, when it comes to your chakras, it's basically doing these things to keep your chakra health healthy. Okay? Because the healthier you do it, the harder you work at it, the more you keep up at it, the harder and the more protective you build this chakra energy basis around you.
Right.
Okay? Because it's very easy to break it down if it's not being built up on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So we're only dealing with the 7 major chakras.
Mhm.
There are hundreds of chakras. I think a total of 75 chakras. Nope.
Mhm.
75 chakras actually in your body. The 7 major ones are the
Mhm.
ones that you have to work on in order to get the others functioning
Yeah,
properly.
exactly.
By functioning the 7 major chakras, you're also technically working on your aura field too.
That's right.
So, but I will have more information on that when I get further along
Mhm.
as far as the auric field. So I'm taking, like I said, I've got like 4 classes I'll be working on.
You know, but
More degrees.
It's about okay. I'm actively working on my chakras. I'm
Right.
actively doing these things. I'm active. You know, it doesn't. Again, we're trying to explain things to you to add all kinds of things that you could grab little bits and pieces of things that work for you. Okay, to make it easier for you. You don't have to make it so elaborate.
Michelle, I think we did empathic protection. Now,
Mm.
when you're first empathic, I recommend an amethyst.
Oh yeah.
You need to keep an amethyst with you at all times. What it does is it helps filter out some of what's going on.
That junk
Yeah.
junk that's kind of hitting
See,
you.
I have amethyst in
Mhm.
this. Amethyst and sunstone. What I have in this, it never comes off. Amethyst is really big to help somebody. That's one of the stones that can help with somebody who's an
Mhm.
empath. If you can get a hold of an amethyst ring, that would be good too. Amethyst necklace, try to make sure it's on your skin.
Yep.
Doesn't have to be anything too expensive. You can buy a little amethyst chip or thing and toss it in the
Toss it
lady's
in your
wallet.
bra.
Toss
you know
it
what
in
I'm
the
saying?
lady's wallet there.
You know, this is
You know,
the
so
greatest
having
place.
that around you is going to help. And again, if you're at work and you're dealing with too much
Mhm.
emotional smog, you might want to get
Hey,
yourself
Deborah.
a geode.
Yes.
So that's anything that has the earth connected to it. And again, amethyst is always the best for that.
Mhm. And it's
That
a basic
is the
one that most
best.
people know and recognize. So, you know, again, it's an easy one for people before they
we
have to get more
it.
elaborate.
I don't have any over here.
Where can you get one? We have amethyst, Michelle. We do have
Yeah, we do.
amethyst.
They're only $8, literally. And
So-
I have those just for
Yeah.
that reason. They're all over my desk. You know,
Absolutely.
because of the electronic smog as well. And again, you're dealing with the geodes, you're dealing with the tops. But
So Michelle, we can
yeah.
if you're serious about purchasing one, we can definitely hook you up with that. We sell
Yep.
crystals.
I
We'll
got
help
them
you out with that.
$8. Literally,
Yep.
that's what I sell them for. I always keep them on hand, even if they don't sell right away. It's because they're really important for people that are empaths.
Yes. Yeah.
So
See, an
very
amethyst for me because I'm more of a psychic than an empath.
Yeah, she's not an empath. She's
Yeah.
a psychic.
Yeah, so I've never been drawn to an amethyst.
Yeah, so
Never.
she's the psychic.
Yeah.
Starting to channel. I'm the empathic channel or spirit person.
Yes. Yeah.
And a little crazy.
I got crazy
Oh!
too.
My mom named the car.
What?
Crazy Lady.
She did?
Yes.
That's cute though for the
Yes,
car.
the car's name is Crazy,
Crazy lady. I
Crazy
like that. That's cute. That's really
So,
cute.
okay. So, literally, you could just send us an email. We just need to know where you live so I can calculate. It shouldn't be too much to ship.
Yeah.
And so that's no
just send us the
problem.
information, Michelle.
I need a major shot.
Oh, you broke a tooth today having a shakedown?
Ooh.
Oh,
honey.
Kendra.
Ooh.
Oh boy, where do we gotta start with you, darling? Was this like basically like from the root up?
Yeah, well, yeah. Ooh.
Oh, Nina, we're not doing that.
Yeah,
kind
we're
of
not
readings.
doing that kind of readings. We're dealing with strictly chakras to balance everything in your
Tanya's,
body,
like,
finding
definitely
out the
empath.
symptoms that actually fit. Actually, we're going to take a short break. Pause
Don't go
for the
anywhere,
cause,
guys.
because we're drinking smoothies like good girls instead of coffee.
Yes,
So
why?
now-
Because we're working on our chakra.
I got to go to the bathroom, so give us a minute.
Don't go
And
anywhere, guys.
We're going to be
back
right
this
back
break.
right after the quick break.
Don't go anywhere. See, around this time, it seems like people come in. On this time. Oh, poor Kendra. She said, tip of the head to the bottom of your toes. Kendra said, from the tip of her head to the bottom of your toes. What? Look at how she needs to shake them. For me. Do you hear that? Jojo. I'm hearing this weird noise. Yeah. She's asking, what's chakra, if you don't mind asking.
Keep blowing out.
Bright neon type sweatshirt. Looks like I worked like a mechanic under a hood of a car.
Hey there, how the hell there, everybody. We're back. We're going to balance all the chakras again in a minute. I just want to answer a question for somebody. The question actually comes from Anina in our video chat. She asked basically what chakra is. Okay, so I'm going to give you the definition I have in my little notebook here. Now, chakra is actually the concept referring to a wheel-like vortex, according to traditional Indian medicine. You have to remember, I'm native, you guys. Well, one of the things. They are believed to exist in the surface of the subtle body of the living beings. The chakras are said to be the force centers or whirls of energy permeating from the point of the physical body layer to the subtle body in an ever-increasing fan-type shape. It's fanned. It keeps going around. It's a rotating vortex of submatter. They are considered to be focal points for reception and transmission of energies.
Yeah.
So hopefully that answered your question.
So in like layman's terms,
Sorry.
yeah,
In layman's terms,
seven major energy
there are
centers.
7 major chakras in your body. Each of the major chakras affect you in a different way, physically, mentally, and emotionally. And boy, do I need that AC on right now.
Got it.
Oh God. Yeah, turn it down to the big thing. Sorry, the big thing. Not the fan, but the one that looks like the cold air on a car, except put it to the second cold air because it goes faster.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that maybe answered your question. I do go over chakras and we do talk about information. Somebody will say, well, I've been feeling sad or stuck, or I have this issue. I have an addiction issue. I have, I want to quit cigarettes as part of addiction. So all of these things or anything that you're trying to give up. And again, mentally, physically, emotionally, it does help you. There's a lot of issues as far as anxiety. It's associated with the chakras. We're talking anxiety, bipolar, social anxiety as well. So there's a lot of different aspects in there that can actually help you out. So what we're going to do right now is, again, after the break, I like to balance all the chakras again. So we're going to do a little...
We'll get to you, Kendra, okay? Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. We're going to do a little sound healing. So remember, for those newbies, we're going to be dealing with... The first bowl I always use is the root. Now, the root chakra is actually located at the tail of your spine. Okay? So, and then we're dealing with your sacral chakra. The root is red. The sacral chakra is orange, and that's 3 fingers below your belly button. Then you're dealing with your solar plexus, which is 3 fingers above your belly button. Okay? And then we're dealing with root. Why do I feel like I have an extra bowl
root,
there?
Sacral, solar
plexus.
Yeah.
Now, your that's why, wrong bowl. Sorry. Okay, your solar plexus is, I had the bowls mixed up. Your solar plexus, again, is the 3 fingers above. And then you're dealing with your heart chakra. It's right in the center of your heart. That one is green. The one before it is yellow. And then you're dealing with blue, which is your throat chakra. It's where you feel the vibration when you talk. That's your throat. And, of course, your third eye is right up between your brows. Now your crown is slightly above your head. Okay, so we're going to start from the bottom, working our way up. The crown, actually, the third eye is indigo and the crown is violet. We're going to start at the bottom with the sound. We're going to work our way all the way up to the crown chakra, and then we can get into any information that you guys have, like symptoms and things that have been going on. I can look it up to see how it corresponds with the chakras.
Yep. And we're going to check you out, give the chakra doc over here, give you your examination.
All right. I think I'm going to need to move these a little bit. Okay, we got it.
You got that one moved out of the way so it's
Yeah, I moved the tinctures. Here we go. Remember, breathe in positive, blow out all the negative. I think Michelle's still in meditation mode.
Oh, yeah, my father's test's going to come back positive again.
Good. Positive? Oh, not good.
Not good.
Okay.
I don't know. Dad just had that feeling.
Goodness.
Okay, but it's okay because you know what? We got another 24 hours to change all the mojo right now. So that's okay.
I'm hoping that answered your question. I don't know if she had any more. All right, Kendra.
Let's see what's going on with that girl, Kendra.
All right, so what we're going to do is, and again, sorry, I got to move some of these bowls out of the way. And again, everybody that, I'm not doing readings, I'm doing chakra checks, and look at me.
This is the chakra checkup from the chakra
Just
doc.
the chakra checkups is what it is. So I have the cards that I like to use.
This is the awesome chakra deck, though, guys, that she's using. It will give you a really great chakra checkup. See what's going on with what chakra, what's being affected, and what you need to do, what you need to work on. It's a great deck. Okay.
All right, Kendra. Okay, that one's good. Wow, a lot of that. A lot of yellow in you. Okay, that one not good. That one's definitely not good. That one good. Oh, that's so not good, honey. All right, that one good. Okay. So we got to get right into...
Okay, Kendra, so you weren't kidding.
Okay.
We love you, girl. Don't worry. And guess what? We hope the dentists are open where you are, because where we are, all of the dentists are closed. So we hope you can find a dentist where you are.
Okay. So you seem to be, according to the decks, we're dealing with complication, passion, and services. They're all upside down for you right now, and they all correspond with your sacral chakra. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, your sacral chakra has many different things actually happening. I could check a little bit further, but so far that's the chakra that it seems to be issued. In other words, it's saying right now that, let's see, what can we do to fix this? And again, it deals with not only sexuality, it also deals with creativity. So in other words, you're against the flow of your water right now is what's happening. So what happens is if you've lost control of your life and you're unable to take hold of it again right now, that is definitely directed to your sacral chakra energy is what they're saying. It actually governs your ability to relate with others in the world around you, which a lot of people might be having issues with at the moment. It can also start to cause you to feel detached, also unemotional or over-emotional. Let's see, lack of self-esteem, self-worth stemming from your sacral chakra imbalances can also contribute to finding oneself unhealthy and sometimes in abusive relationships. So I don't know if that's something that's happening with you right now.
And again, abuse could come emotionally, physically, mentally,
and emotionally.
Yes.
So some of the physical symptoms we're talking about is constipation, back pain, urinary and kidney infections, gynecological cysts, abdomen, menstruation. Menstruation is right. Yeah.
Menstruation.
Infertility, impotency, depression, low self-esteem, insecurity, detachment issues, of course, jealousy and fear. Kidney problems, gynecological problems, anxiety, mania, aggression, and also arrogance is some of the things that can actually happen. I know there's a little bit more information on this one somewhere. But
the thing is too now, Kendra, you got to make sure that now you got to check for the root, make sure the root is functioning properly, and make sure that the solar plexus one, the one above that,
I have not
properly.
flipped the root card yet,
which is great.
But a couple of the other ones, only for
the dentist, because she broke her tooth with everything that went on today.
Damn. All right, so Clary Sage Neural Orange is really good for this one. Patchouli, rose, sandalwood, and ylang ylang if you're not allergic. And of course, any orange colored spice herbs of foods. Orange carnelian, golden and yellow citrine, golden and brown tiger's eye, and of course, garnet is a good one for this. But I know I have more information. Hold on this one. So I'm just going to keep talking because we're on radio.
I'm curious about what was the term she used? She used the term of shakedown. What's that mean?
I don't know.
Isn't a shakedown kind of coincide with like the mafia? Doesn't a mafia do like a mafia shakedown?
Yeah. It says stress due to over reliance on external circumstances. Feeling that you have been abandoned by your parents is another one. Constantly getting by or going without, hatred or anger towards your body. Feeling you are not good enough in any way. Let's see, feeling stuck or sluggish. I know there's more on this one. It really has a lot to do with your creativity, and a lot of things that are actually going on right now. But so far, it's the orange one that you're having. Even your destiny card is upside down. Your heart card is okay. Yep, you are having an issue with your root as well. And that has to do with your perception, the way that you're seeing things at the moment. So it is coming from your root. Now, your root chakra, which I have no issues going over everything again. Let's see. Okay, and again, physically, emotionally.
Yes. You must have popped the gasket.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're dealing with like psychological symptoms. You're dealing with loneliness, insecurities, feeling ungrounded, uncomfortable, abandoned, indecisive, depression, anxiety, addiction, and phobias and obsessions. Now, some of the physical symptoms are lower back pain, sciatica, varicose veins, constipation, diarrhea, rectal or anal problems, impotency, water retention is another one. Problems with your groin, hips, legs, knees, calves, ankles, and feet.
That's right.
Also, now let's talk about some of the psychological issues. We're dealing with anger, short temper, greediness, belligerence, impatience, feeling stuck is another one. The oils for this one is benzoate, cedarwood, frankincense, myrrh, oak moss, patchouli, spikenard, and viviter.
Abandoned, she said. The abandoned.
Yeah.
So that's what the big emotion is. The abandoned.
Yep, that would be on the orange one.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Any
Yes.
dark brown, red colored food, herbs, or spices. Let's see. Rosemary is a good one. Horseradish, dandelion, cloves, and burdock is good for that. Carnelian, garnet, tourmaline, and tiger's eye. Remember, tiger's eye
Tiger's
works
eye.
for the bottom 3 chakras. What it works.
That would be
for.
a good crystal for you to be keeping right here, girl. Close to your chest.
Actually,
right here.
You want to keep it next to your bottom 3 chakras.
Oh, so maybe in a pocket. Then.
Yeah, or a bracelet.
Or a bracelet.
Or a
that's
bracelet
true.
would be something that would be good for that as well.
Don't do like a prison thing. So
Right.
don't do that.
All right. So as far as those are the 2 main chakras they want you to work on this week, because I want to try to start doing this week for week. So who else do we have in this chat room that would like an evaluation on this?
So, is there anybody else that needs a chakra examination?
Yes.
She loves tigers, I think. So good. I mean,
Good.
So work something with that so you have that close to you.
Yeah, a
in that
bracelet
way.
is best because you have to think when your hands are down, it's going to connect with the bottom 3 chakras.
Remember, it's those 3 energy fields
Right.
that you want to have that energy being broken into by the tiger's eye.
Yeah. So
That's what you want.
tiger's eye is
Tiger's
really
eye to break that energy field of the bottom 3 chakras so you can start elevating what's going on with those chakras and get them healthy again. You know? Oh,
Okay,
Nina, meet
Nina.
All
Okay,
right.
Nina. And again, I need you to be honest. I can't help you unless you're honest, okay? Because everybody's got issues, and trust me, I was a freaking control freak from hell. Okay? And I still drive her nuts.
I'm still here, though.
Why aren't you helping me clean? Get out of my way. I'm cleaning this room.
Yeah, get out of the way. I'm going to go in the other corner.
You can't use that for this.
I'm like,
She grabs the pickle jar. You eating all the pickles again?
I haven't even had any yet.
I bought a big thing of olives this time.
Oh, she had a seizure.
Who did?
Kendra.
Okay, that's
Michelle,
what's going on.
The shakedown was me being a wise ass. I had a seizure. Girl, you can be a wise ass when you need to, girl. You know, I hope you're feeling well from that seizure, though. That's the part that scares
sorry,
me.
Honey.
You know,
I really am.
You need a shakedown and whoop some butt. You go for it, okay? But that seizure part is scary, especially right now. Like hospitals and health and all this stuff is just scary. All right, so Nina is ready to be on next.
All right. Oh, yellow chakra is upside down. Heart is good. Crown is good. Root is good. Oh, okay. So you got the 2 chakras that are close together. And again, we've just went over one of them. What you're dealing with right now is you're dealing with the sacral and the solar plexus chakra.
Ah.
Okay. So, and again, these symptoms can actually show up as physically, mentally, or emotionally.
That's right,
okay?
guys.
So this is the way you have to look at it. I just went over the sacral chakra. And again, I can go over those really quickly for you again if you want. You have dependency, codependency with other people, or substances that grant you easy access to pleasure. Ruled by your emotions is another one. That's an imbalance. Also, or the opposite, feeling numb or out of touch with yourself completely.
Or no emotions.
Yep.
No emotions.
Overindulgence in fantasies or sexual obsessions. Or the opposite, lack of sexual desire
Well,
or
unless
satisfaction.
that depends on how sexy. You know what I'm saying?
Or lack of satisfaction as well. Feeling stuck in a particular mood. Okay, in other words, you're stuck and you can't seem to get out of that. Let's see. Sacral chakra energy is directly related to and nurtured by that of the root chakra. So you might have an issue there as well. Considered feminine in quality, sacral chakra energy is what gives you the ability to be open with nature, yourself, and others, is what it is. Okay? Also, as it governs the ability to relate to others and the world around you, the sacral chakra also helps keep your emotions and ability to cope with life on an even keel. Now, when your sacral energy is flow is blocked, you can become unemotional or experience uncertainty, insecurities, and the inability to cope with life changes. Feeling detached and rigid in your routine to the point of unable to ride little life's ups and downs. That happens.
It's tough.
Let's see. Life's up and downs is a sure sign it's blocked. You will need to be cleansed, of course, and healed. Now, the lack of self-esteem, self-worth, stemming from the sacral chakra imbalances could also contribute to fading, one being unhealthy and sometimes in abusive relationships. Now, some of the physical symptoms you could be feeling with this is constipation, back pain, urinary and kidney infections, gynecological cysts, abnormal menstruations, infertility, impotency. You could also be dealing with depression, low self-esteem, insecurity, detachment, jealousy, and fear. Also, anxiety, mania, aggression, or arrogance. Okay?
She says, yes, I feel hopeless, unwanted, and no relationship for about a year.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that's what it is. There's a lot of detachment from yourself. Now, some of the things you can actually utilize to help yourself with this is there are actually essential oils
That's right, Nina.
that you can use is cardamom, clary sage, neuro, or orange oil. Also patchouli, rose, sandalwood, and ylang ylang. You can also, you can also use some spices in when you're cooking.
Yes.
You can do fennel, licorice, cinnamon, vanilla, cob, sweet paprika, sesame seed, or caraway seed. Any orange-colored food or spice will help you.
Yes.
Orange carnelian, golden or yellow citrine, golden or brown tiger's eye, and of course garnet is good for those. Now, if you do yoga, you can do the triangle pose, and that'll help balance that as well. Aromatherapy, of course, sound therapy. And if you're meditation, Tai Chi is really good for this one. Very good for this one. So you have some affirmations, and again, you want to write the affirmation to fit your situation.
Yeah. So you can write your own, whatever
These
suits
are just
you.
examples.
You know what I mean?
Let's see. I am creative in all areas of my life, and you keep saying these till you believe them.
Yeah.
I am open to receive all that life has to offer. I forgive my past and embrace all the positive moments of my future. I am in a healthy state of passion and sexual desire in my life.
Okay.
So these are just some examples.
You can write them, and you're going to want to look in the mirror and tell yourself and say it until you believe.
So what we're going to do is spin this bowl for you, and then we're going to give you some more information on the next one that's a little upside down, okay?
Kendra, by the way, you should get a gold tooth this time. If you're going to go expensive, go for the gold, girlfriend.
Here we go.
This is for you, Nina.
Remember to breathe in positive, blow out negative, spin clockwise like there's a clock over your head, and this color is orange, and the note is D.
In, out, negative. Don't forget the clock. Spinning, spinning, spinning.
Now, this particular chakra is about 3 fingers below your belly button. That one is. Okay? Now, let's move on to the next one that they say I have an issue with.
For you, Nina. Let's get you fixed up and get you on
and
your
again,
tracks.
these two are really strongly connected. This is actually a fire element. The other one was water, so it's like water and fire. They're not meshing well. Also deals with wisdom and power. This particular color we're dealing with is yellow. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. An imbalance in the 3rd chakra, which is the solar plexus, can cause many problems. Some of the common problems of a blockage is low self-esteem, inability to set and maintain boundaries, codependency, lack of self-control, depression, anxiety, and addiction is a big one for this. Some of the physical symptoms that you can have, of course, is ulcers, poor digestion, gas, nausea, hypoglycemia, diabetes, asthma, other respiratory problems, arthritis, organ problems, especially in liver and kidneys, nerve pain from fibromyalgia, difficulty gaining and losing weight. No, we're very comfortable where we are.
Well, good we're gaining weight, though.
Okay, also, some of the emotional symptoms, if it's overactive, now you have to remember, it can be like underactive where it's moving too slow. It can be off balance when it looks like a big oval, or it can be going
wobbly,
like this, like it's going to make you dizzy. Okay, and then you could be dealing with anger issues, excessive stubbornness, desire for control, perfectionism, being overly critical, eating disorders, and of course ulcers and digestive problems.
That's right.
Now, let's see. A balanced chakra is actually essential to a healthy life. Difficulty or trauma experiences in your life can cause certain chakras to either become blocked or actually turn, because the chakras are actually compensate for them, and that's what happens. What?
Kendra says she's going to have them pull the tooth and save her money for crystals. And then she's going to have you, Sue, make a necklace out of the tooth for her.
Of course. Oh, I wrapped the thumb and I forgot to show it to you.
Oh, yes.
I forgot to show you the wrapped thumb.
The thumb is awesome, Kendra. It's great. You can send the tooth. She'll wrap that for you, too, I bet, right?
Yeah, what the hell? Why not?
What the freak?
Okay, now again, this one is located 3 inches above your navel when we're talking about this one, Nina. Emotional imbalances include issues of personal power, self-esteem. Inner critic actually comes out. Also, fear of rejection, criticism, and physical appearance actually bothers you. Now, when this chakra is balanced, you're going to have a lot more self-control. You're going to feel control. You're going to be more assertive and confident within yourself.
Confidence will be your clue that things are starting to align.
Yes. Now, some of the oils you can use. Oils. Black pepper, cedarwood, cypress, ginger, juniper, and peppermint.
That's right.
Okay. Now, some of the herbs you can use. Cinnamon is good for this. Lily of the valley, marshmallow, believe it or not. We're talking about marshmallow root.
Right.
Mint, ginger, any mint like peppermint or spearmint, turmeric, and fennel is really good for this.
Yeah, Nina is relating. She says, yes, COPD, heart failure, sugar, high blood pressure, and plus more, yes.
Yep, okay. Yep. Now, this is what stems for this. Now, if you can't do the foods and the oils, we also have a list of crystals that can help.
Crystals!
Amber is a really good one for this.
Yes.
Now, everybody knows what amber looks like.
Right.
It's actually used to cleanse, balance, and increase your mental clarity and promote confidence, okay? Which we do have amber beads.
Yes, we do.
Citrine beads I also have too.
Yes,
it's like a palish yellow. It's called the Success Stone. It's actually used to clear and balance, increase your personal empowerment and your confidence. Lemon quartz, which is really hard to find, is a stone of optimism used to actually cleanse, activate, and balance your third energy center. Yellow jasper Also, one not so much ready available, known as the Stone of Protection, yellow jasper, actually activates and balances the solar plexus. Yellow tourmaline, also haven't found that one yet either, is the stone for good detoxifying the body. Yellow tourmaline is actually used to cleanse, activate, and balance. And of course, tiger's eye.
Do we have a sample of amber? Because Nina has not ever seen amber.
Never seen amber.
Do we have any
beads? In my bead container. Hold on, I might have one on my desk.
Which one is that one?
Also, boat pose, really hard to do. Aromatherapy, Reiki healing, meditation, sound healing. Open the cabinet. Open the fishing box. The fishing tackle box.
Which one is the fishing
right
box?
there, top, front.
This?
Yes, there's a little lever you can pull it down. Not those. Underneath that. Pull that out. She is so funny when I get her sent.
This looks like, no, I don't know what the hell this is. Where am I pulling anything out of this thing?
On the top. You just pull it down.
What down? This up, down?
No, that.
Oh my goodness, Sue.
There's a lever.
A lever.
Right on the top. Just like the sides. This is funny. Guys, excuse me.
This is like technology here.
No, it's not technology.
Where am I pulling it? What am I doing? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
One of these tops, I found it.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Now,
technology.
There are kind of different shades of amber. So I'm going to try to give these to Michelle to get them as close as possible. This is all the shades of amber.
Okay.
There you go. Show it the beads. These are amber. These are beads.
I can get my hands close.
Yep.
There's two of them.
Gotta love her. Okay, try. Yeah, that's the clear amber, and then they have a reddish amber, and then
darn it! Oh, here they are.
Yeah, and then there's another form of amber here. So amber is kind of like a yellowish, but it's like a form of it's like a hardened tree sap is what it is. So
yeah, and sometimes it has fossilized things in them.
Sometimes
amber.
it does. We did have
blue amber.
We have blue amber. Yeah, I think we have blue amber in small chunks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
So that's what amber looks like. Another thing you could do, and again, affirmation, sound healing, meditation, aromatherapy, really good for this one. Now, you want to literally look in the mirror when you do your affirmations.
All right.
I fully enjoy everything I do. I value and trust myself fully. I am enough, and everything I do is enough. That's a big one for a lot of people.
Yes.
Okay?
Because a lot of people feel inadequate and think no matter what they do, it's always wrong. It's never enough. It's not, you make nobody happy.
Yep.
You know, but guess what? It is. Because
also,
nobody's perfect and nothing is perfect.
No, there's no such thing as perfect.
Okay.
Perfect would be boring. What would Michelle have to complain about?
What the heck? I know, right?
I'm picking on myself a lot lately. I am a powerful, radiant, magnificent being of light.
Yes, she is a magnificent being of light.
You're supposed to say that about yourself, too.
I am, too.
All right, we're going to spin this bowl for you.
Encourage all your friends to be magnificent beings of light. Okay?
This is the bowl we're going to spin. It's one of the crystal bowls you don't get to see much. Okay, because it's kind of difficult to hold and spin. So this, I usually spin it on the table. So this is the next one. Remember, it's 3 fingers above. The color's yellow. And you want to spin it the same way that you spun your sacral chakra, okay? Clockwise. Breathe in positive, blow out negative. Let's get this one balanced, okay? Really listen and absorb this. This note is E, I think. Yes, E.
E.
I'm really glad I didn't get the bigger bowl. This would be so much hotter.
Right? Allergies today off the chain.
And the trick is with affirmations, hon, affirmations are really hard. Now, you're talking to a former control freak.
Excuse me.
Ask Michelle. I was a control freak. Big time. I was for the longest time. I had to control everything. So, which made it look like I didn't trust anybody by controlling everything. So what happens is you need to keep like working on it until you can actually believe it. I mean, let's see, I am a magnificent, radiant being of light. I am worthy of all the love I will receive. I am worthy of everything life has to offer me. And when you're saying these things, I want you to look in the mirror, say them 2 or 3 times a day in the mirror until you feel it soul deep down.
That's right. Continue
to do it until you like feel it and you absorb it. And when you say it, you know it's true.
I mean, don't you tell your children things like that until the point that you want them to believe it?
Yes.
It's like telling you yourself. Like Nina put things. There are times I feel worthless. Okay,
right.
Listen, worth is in the eye of the beholder.
That's right. So
okay?
What you need to do is behold yourself.
That's right.
Behold.
We try to bolster our children's confidence, and we tell them, "You're wonderful. I'm so proud of you. You're magnificent. You're awesome. You're beautiful. You're talented. You're the best athlete." Right? We do all these things. We tell them. Well, who's telling us?
Exactly. So, and that's why you kind of have to do these things for yourself.
Yeah.
Hon.
Yeah.
Yes,
you need
do.
to. It's very important that you do that because it's up to us to increase our confidence. It's not up to anybody else to make us feel confident. Confidence comes from within us, guys.
That's right.
Confidence starts with our chakras.
You're also talking
inside.
to someone who spent her life behind the camera. I was always the one that videoed. I was always the one that did the photography to put it together. Me in front of a camera,
we had to work on that.
Never happened. That was one of the first things I had to work on.
Yes, sir.
When I started doing radio, I wanted people to see me.
Yeah.
And when I mean see me, I'm talking about my spirit, my energy, my soul.
Who she was.
Like, okay?
Deep. Like,
yeah, in other words, so everybody that has watched us from the beginning of 2.5 years now.
We're 3 years and more now.
Yeah, we're 3 years now. So everybody that's watched us from the beginning of my confidence after my husband died with the really short hair and everything else, all these things, I've come from that person up to this person.
That's right. We would go on paranormal investigations and she would go run and hide in the back and not want to be in the front. Did not want to be the one that would be like,
but part of that
about things.
Yeah, but part of that is my empathic ability. So when I'm in a crowd and there's an investigation going on and I'm open, it's really difficult for me. So I kind of have to separate from the crowd to figure out what's going on if I'm gathering evidence. So,
but you've learned how to, bring yourself forward.
Exactly.
There are times and there are places where like Sue can stand right up front and be like, "Hey, I am Sue. I am tall. I am proud. But I am me. I am now. I am for everyone to enjoy." You know what I mean? This is Sue. La 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 la. Yeah, where she'd be like, "This is Sue."
Yeah, literally. I mean, you go and you do something, and I went on an investigation, and we were doing a presentation, and somebody asked me a question, and somebody else looks at me and says, "Oh, Sue, you got to." Oh, shit. So I go up and I explain my impressions, and the next thing you know, I'm turning around, tiptoeing behind her,
trying to go back
to try to, to try to get out of the way. Oh, fireworks again.
Oh, there's 3 days in a row. At least they waited till nighttime to do it this time.
Yeah, I know.
The first day they couldn't even figure out how to do fireworks right. They did it all during the day. So by the time nighttime, they had no fireworks. But now they figured out that fireworks are better at night.
Yes, no, they were doing fireworks.
Last night, yeah.
Late night.
Yeah.
Late night, yeah.
They figured it out, though, now. At least it's in the dark. They can see the fireworks.
So does anybody
Yeah.
else need a little chakra help today? That's what I'm
Think
here
about
for.
this, guys.
I mean, I could
Your
sit
worth
here,
is on the worth is in
Right.
truly the eye of the beholder.
It really is.
Okay?
So what I am going to do over on our YouTube channel is I am going to explain each and every chakra individually. So you will have a reference point. But I still want to continue with the help of the live shows as well. But I want you guys to be able to reference that. I am just waiting for my capture card to come in so I can hook up the Veda camera.
So we don't look like fuzzy Persian cats, you guys. Because like when we look back, we look at us and we think we don't look clear enough for you guys. So, you know.
Yeah.
Nikki Jacobs, she would like a chakra balancing. Hey, Nikki, what's up?
Nikki!
Yes, chakras.
All right, let's see. Nikki Jacobs.
And it's good.
Let's see what we got
Let's
going
see what we got
on
for
here,
Nikki.
girl.
Nikki. Awesome. So you're going to get these weekly examinations from the chakra doc and get your balancing, get you set going for the week. And hopefully give you guys a leg to stand on now. So now you know what you got to work on. Be prepared to work on for the week. So, like, we started off this week with working on our chakras using smoothies.
Okay, your crown chakra is off balance so far. So you have you have one upside down, one right side up. So and that has to deal with thank you. So that has to do with it. Your solar plexus is good. Your heart is good. Your crown seems to be, all right. And again, that might have to do with everything that's going on. It's like you having a large, because your root is good. Your throat is good. Okay. You're also having an issue. Okay. That's where it's coming from. So this is coming from the sacral chakra. Okay. So, the issue that's happening is coming from the sacral chakra, which we went over, and it's stemming up into it's causing an issue within the root is what it is. And I think, please don't lose those. I think we've been over this a couple times, but again, I can go over this again, and then we'll spin the bowls for you here. We'll spin the two bowls. So, and again, what you're dealing with is right now some of the issues, and if it's imbalanced. So as I described the imbalance, overactive, underactive, you're going to know which one it is. This is an imbalanced one. Now, imbalance has to do with dependency, codependency with other people, substances that actually grant you easy access to pleasure, being ruled by your emotions or the opposite, feeling numb and out of touch with yourself and your feelings, overindulgence in fantasies and sexual obsessions. I think I said being ruled by your emotions or the opposite, lack of sexual desire and satisfaction, feeling stuck in a particular mood, which seems to be a lot. Now, if you have a blockage, you could actually have constipation, back pain, urinary and kidney infections, gynecological cysts, abnormal menstruation, infertility, and also impotency. Now, a chakra imbalance frequently manifests emotional and psychological difficulties, like depression, low self-esteem, insecurities, detachment issues, jealousy, and fears. Anxiety, mania, and aggression are some of the other symptoms. Let's see. When your chakra is overwhelmed, you might find yourself feeling overwhelmed. You may experience emotions more deeply than normal. You have severe mood swings, seemingly thrive on conflict and drama is another thing that could happen. Over time, excess emotions could lead to poor personal boundaries and make you overly dependent or obsessed. Okay? Now, some of the... excuse me, my throat. Some of the things that you can actually work with as far as oils is clary sage oil, cardamom, neuro oil, patchouli rolls, sandalwood, and ylang ylang. You can also work with some herbs that'll help you with this as well, which is fennel, licorice, cinnamon, vanilla, sweet paprika,
I love fennel.
sesame seeds, and caraway seeds. Any orange-colored foods or spice is going to help you.
That's right.
Orange carnelian for crystal, golden and yellow citrine, golden and brown tiger's eye, and of course garnet.
So whether you're an oil girl or a crystal girl
There's
or
always
whichever
something
you
there.
prefer, there's
And
a way.
of course, the affirmations. I am creative in all areas of my life. Tai Chi is a really good one for this.
Yeah.
You can come up with any affirmation that would fit that.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to spin that bowl for you. And then I want to get into the crown chakra, which seems to be the issue. And it sounds to me like, from what they're telling me, it has more to do with how much information did I write for that one. So let's all right, so we're going to spin this bowl for you. And then we're going to go over to the crown chakra. Okay, the note on this one is D, honey. What I want you to do is I want you to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, honey, okay?
Don't forget the cycle, the turning, the spinning, okay?
We had a lot of sacral issues today.
Yeah, a lot of that going on.
All right, so now, oh, that's the third eye. That's not the one I want. So now we're going to go over to the crown. Wow, I turned that real good. Now, the crown chakra, which we're going to be doing, which is my beautiful purple bowl over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now, there is actually imbalance as far as issues here. Now, an imbalance in these actually include depression, mental fog, chronic fatigue, migraines, and chronic headaches. Also, greed and materialism is another one. Now, an excess of energy in the crown chakra. This is too much
The
energy.
dogs are scared because of the fireworks.
Yeah, too much energy is a sensitivity to light and sound, neurological or endocrine disorders.
Okay.
Also, boredom and frustration, a sense of entitlement or unearned accomplishments also. Now, symptoms of a crown blockage. An imbalance in the crown chakra can actually lead to spiritual distress. Some of the other symptoms actually include isolation and loneliness, inability to connect with others, lack of direction, inability to set and maintain boundaries, or feeling disconnected spiritually. Now, physical symptoms of a blockage of the crown chakra include, of course, neurological disorders, nerve pain, thyroid and pineal gland disorders, Alzheimer's, recurring headaches and migraines, schizophrenia and delusional disorders, insomnia and depression is here as well. Let's see, overactive. What are we dealing with here? Okay, now, okay, there's another one. Again, depression, lack of empathy, there's dizziness, confusion, mental fog, seizures also comes from the crown chakra, and light sensitivity. Let's see. I'm going through this. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I write a lot of blahs.
Are you sure that wasn't us say, it took us how many times we looked at your phone to go, yeah, it looks dark. You think it looks dark? Yeah, it looks dark. So you think there's something wrong with it? Yeah, I think there's something wrong with it.
Yeah, I couldn't figure it out. Look, it was on dark mode. Anyways, some of the oils.
This is the thing that we go through in our day that we're like, this is the consequences. That
Yeah,
happen
this is
in
what
life.
we talk about. Why is my phone dark? Doesn't it look dark to you, Juggles? It's fine now. Michelle, I think this looks dark. Oh, just said it's fine. Okay. 5 minutes later, hey, I think my phone is dark.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm looking at, yeah, you know what? I really do think it is so dark. And we go back and forth.
Yeah, after a while we figure it out. So some of the oils you can use for this is cedarwood, frankincense. Let's see, jasmine and lavender are really good for this.
Yeah.
Also, let's see, some of the herbs you can use is Gudo cola, lavender, and lotus is really good for this. Now, any violet, purple, or white colored herbs, spices, and food, those are good for those. Let's see. Selenite, really good crystal. Clear quartz is very good. Amethyst is also very good.
Okay,
And a
good crown
diamond.
one.
Now, you don't have to go out and spend a lot of money on a diamond,
A Herkimer diamond.
Find a Herkimer diamond.
Yes.
Okay?
Which, thank you, Kendra.
which still has all the diamond bits to it.
Yes.
Now, let's see. Healing, another way of healing it is meditation. A yoga pose, balancing butterfly. Will never demonstrate that for you
Heck
guys.
no, unless
Sorry.
you want to see the ambulance come. That's about it.
Also, Reiki. Now, cardio. If you can't do cardio, a brisk walk will work just as
Yes,
well.
yes.
Or if you can't leave your house, sit there and walk in place.
Or for cardio for you is to go up and down 3 flights of stairs like it is for us. We're
Carrying
good.
bags, we're good.
We're good.
All right, affirmations for this. I am guided by my inner wisdom. I am at peace, whole, and balanced. I honor my body as a temple, and I nourish my soul. I am connected with my higher self and my divine spirit of positive energy.
right.
These are the things that you want to give yourself the ability to say that's actually going to help you out. Hold on. I got to move some of these bloody bowls
So she can get to the other bowl.
so I can get to the other bowl. Switch is over here. It's over here.
I'm so glad that you actually found your desk today.
I know.
But what happened to all the stuff you had on the desk? Where'd it go? Oh, geez. Okay. Let's not look over there. Let's not look over there, then.
I can show them. All right, here we go.
All right.
Remember, you want to breathe in through your nose, positive, blow out through your mouth, negative.
Right.
You want to spin clockwise, and the color is violet. Remember, it's right above the crown. This is the crown of your head.
Right
The
here.
crown chakra is right above it, okay? Here we go, guys. Remember to spin it in the same time, the same width, the same direction, and the same speed as all the rest. In with the positive, out with the negative. Cleanse and balance. Cleanse and balance. I can still hear it.
It's still going.
Yeah, I love it.
That's
I love
awesome.
these crystal bowls. Absolutely love these crystal bowls.
You feel it. Wow, 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 wow.
Oh my god.
It's great. And they get hot in here all of a sudden, too. It's crazy how the energy
you know what? We
cranks
got
in
4
here.
minutes left to the show. 4
Yes.
minutes, girl.
Yes, yes, yes.
4.
Unbelievable, guys.
I know. So, I mean, that's it. And again, this is something that I want to be able to diagnose and help and talk to you guys about what you're going through, do some balancing with the bowls. It's something I want to do. But as far as all the information for each particular chakra should be all done by, I'm hoping by the end of June.
Yeah, the camera, the capture card is.
Yeah, I
coming
need
with
the
camera.
capture card for my 1080p camera,
And then
which will
we're
actually,
rocking.
you guys will be able to see us better.
We won't be fuzzy Persians anymore.
I know.
We look like fuzzy Persian cats.
Totally.
Okay.
And it's got an awesome wide angle as well.
Yes.
It really does.
That's right. So it'll be
So-
much, much better for you guys. And we'll be offering you much better quality video, guys.
Oh,
With that,
much
you're
better
welcome,
for those that
Kendra.
actually watch us on video.
That's right.
Yeah, you're
Feel
welcome,
free to
everybody.
send Sue your tooth. She can fix that up for you.
Yeah,
That'd
I
be
still
great.
have your box, Kendra. I'll show you you told me to hold it. So what I'm going to do is just put everything in a box, and I'll let you know when the box is full. If you want to do it that way, that's fine.
Awesome.
That don't bother me. Okay, so tomorrow we are doing tarot cards. And oh boy, do we got some tarot cards.
We got some new.
I have been
tarot
channeling
cards.
a lot with the tarot deck, so it's been working out pretty well for me.
Yes.
I've been using more oracles than tarot cards because I'm a channeler, so it's different for me.
Mhm.
So I think that it's really helping me connect.
You've been
with
doing
those.
great.
So,
And you know what?
then-
You may have just have outgrown those other decks.
yeah.
And now these are the decks that you're
I
just
had one
doing.
deck my whole life since I started.
So yes, yeah. So
The
probably
Celtic
what
Dragon.
it is.
I've had that thing forever.
That's probably what
And
it
I
is.
just like, yeah.
It's just you just outgrow it. Like I had the
Yeah.
other decks that I now just kind of pass on to other people, like the cat deck and like
Yeah.
other decks like
Well,
that.
that I'll hold on to. I'll never get rid of it.
Yeah, no,
My
I would
first deck,
because yeah.
It's got a lot of energy of mine on it.
My first deck is the Rider-Waite,
Yeah.
and that's the deck that I've used to teach so many other people. You can't even get an original Rider-Waite
Which,
like mine.
by the way, guys, please don't forget to check out Susan Swanbeck ATU right on Facebook. You are going to find a bunch of tarot cards,
all
cloths,
new guys,
all kinds of crystals,
tarot bags, tarot
Yep,
cloths.
I got my new drill bits in, so I will be doing a lot of drilling for earrings, and I will be making some a different style of the pendants. We
90
also have
seconds.
specimens, and we have water bottles and freeforms and towers and spheres.
So
and
contact
pyramids.
us for any of your
And-
crystal needs, guys.
Yeah, anything. We also have the new resin products that we
That's
will be
right.
providing with the crystal chips. So don't
Yeah.
forget, there's always something that we can make up for you.
Or
I'll let you know.
figurines, we got oils, we got sprays, we got mixes, we got you name it, we got it.
We got
We got-
skulls. We got
Sorry. Skulls.
60 seconds.
All right, 60
true.
seconds left. We'll see you here tomorrow night from 8 to 10.
Bye, guys.
We'll be doing readings. Mr. Chris Garcia will be here on
Wednesday.
Wednesday, also 8 to 10. And then Thursday, we're going to be teaching you about your psychic abilities and how to develop them.
Brand new
This is
subject.
going to be a brand new subject for the entire month of June. So we'll be going through this. So you guys are really going to
That's
have to
right.
focus and not miss the show. And don't forget, you can always contact us at ATUnetwork
That's right.
at gmail.com. Or you can come on over to all of our people and join us on Facebook or our YouTube page. So don't forget ATU Network. And I want to say peace out. We love you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Kendra just had fireworks go off in front of her door.
We're
Isn't
gonna
that
fly.
weird? Bye, guys.
You guys did awesome. Love ya.
See y'all tomorrow. Fireworks just went off in front of
Thank
Kendra's
you
door.
for using
God, that's
Blog
funny.
Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Wow.